Hey everyone, it's me Jenny and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to crochet these bobble booties. This is for size newborn up to 3 months. It is measure the sole measured 3.5 inches, and in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to crochet these green bobble booties. And I have right here another same size but different material. For this is cotton yarn. The yarn that I use is this Kartopu mix, Kartopu cotton mix. It is made in Turkey, and the fiber content 85% cotton and 15% polyester. So this green is right here, and this blue is for the body of the bootie or shoes. Okay, so for these green shoes I use these two color. Okay, so this is Kartopu Egg Soft, and this medium green is this premium yarn Deborah Norville Everyday Yarn Anti-Peeling. This is a medium weight yarn number 4, but I treat this as number 3 because this is it is thin. It's in between number 3 and number 4. So for this Kartopu Egg Soft, this is number 3 I believe, but they have the same thickness to it. That's why I decide to crochet both this number 3 and number 4 together because of the thickness of the yarn. Some brand number 4 is thicker and some is thinner, so it really depends on how you play with the yarn and the crochet hook. So because of if you watch my crochet tutorial for all sizes, I have crochet tutorial for size 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 months, and 9 to 12 months. I will put the link at the description down below. For that tutorial I use number 4 weight yarn, but it is a thicker 4 weight yarn, and I use 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. But the stitch count for these shoes and that video is different, so I just want to point that up just in case if you want to use that tutorial to make this bobble bootie. It's going to be different stitch count. Okay, so for this tutorial, as I mentioned, I use these two yarn, and crochet hook is 3.5 millimeter. Okay, so the tutorial that I'm going to be showing you is going to be size 0 to 3 months, and if you want to make it bigger, 3 to 6 months, you can use bigger crochet hook or thicker yarn. Okay, so without further ado, let's start. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to show you how to do the sole and the round number 3 right here. There's total of 3 rounds for color A. So this right here and this right here, there's 2 rounds for the sole, 1, 2, and right here this is round number 3. Okay, so for this sole, this is 3.5 inches, but you can stretch this maybe until 4 inches. From here to here it is 3 inches. Okay, so grab your yarn, color A. So we're going to start by making a slip knot, and now we're going to chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so once you chain 10, we're going to start round 1. We're going to make 3 double crochet into the 3rd chain from the crochet hook. So this is 1, 2 and 3. Chain number 3, we're going to make 3 double crochet in the same chain. Okay, right there. 1, oops, 2 and 3. So once you made 3 double crochet, next we're going to make 6 double crochet, 1 in each chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so once you made 6 double crochet, next at this very last chain right here, we're going to make 6 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so once you make 6 double crochet at the very last chain, now we're going to make 6 double crochet, 1 in each chain, same like this 6 double crochet right here. Okay, 6 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so once you made 6 double crochet, now we're going to make 3 double crochet at this chain. It is the same chain where we made the 3 double crochet earlier. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so now let's finish up by slip stitch into the first double crochet. For round 1 you should have total of 24 stitches. Okay, so now let's start round 2. Okay, now let's start round 2. We're going to start with chain 1. Next we're going to make 2 single crochet in the first 2 stitch. So at this first stitch right here, this stitch, the first stitch, we're going to make 2 single crochet, and we're going to make 2 single crochet in the second stitch as well. Okay, so after you chain 1, now 2 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 and 2. Next 2 single crochet in the second stitch, 1 and 2. Next we're going to make 4 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next we're going to make 2 half double crochet, 1 and 2. Next we're going to make 2 half double crochet in the next stitch right here, 2 half double crochet, 1 and 2. Next we're going to make 2 double crochet in each stitch for the next 6 stitch. Okay, so this stitch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all these 6 stitch in front of here. So this is going to be the toe area. we're going to make 2 double crochet in each stitch. Okay, so right here 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, next stitch 2, 1 and 2, next 2 double crochet, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is going to be the last one, 1 and 2. So we made 2 double crochet in each stitch. We made it 6 times, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so next, in the next stitch we're going to make 2 half double crochet, 2 half double crochet. So this is 1, and in the same stitch, and 2 half double crochet. So next we're going to make 2 half double crochet, 1 in each stitch, 1 right here and 1 right here. One and 2. Next we're going to make 4 single crochet, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Next we're going to make 2 single crochet in the last 2 stitch, so 2 single crochet right here and 2 single crochet right here. Okay, so 2 single crochet, 1, 2 and 2 single crochet at the very last stitch, 1 and 2. Now we're done with round 2. You should have total of 36 stitches around. Now slip stitch in the first single crochet right here. Okay, so we're done with the sole. This is how it looks like. You should get 3.5 inches here, about 3.5 inches. Okay, now we're going to start round 3. So for round 3 we're going to make 36 half double crochet around, and we're going to crochet in the back loop only. Okay, so this is the regular stitch, and this is the front, this is the front loop, and this is the back loop, front and back. Alright, so for round 3 we're going to crochet in the back loop only. So we're going to start with chain 1, and we're going to make 36 half double crochet around and crochet in the back loop only. Okay, this is the back loop. Crochet in the back loop, back loop. Okay, you're going to finish up round 3 and make all and crochet all stitches in the back loop only. Okay, so go ahead and finish up, and I'll see you once you're done. Okay, so once you're done with round 3, you make total of 36 half double crochet around and crochet at the back loop only. So now just go ahead and slip stitch in the first half double crochet, chain 1 to secure, and cut the yarn. Okay, so this is how it looks like. It is very important to control your tension every time when you crochet a shoe, so that both left and right will be the same size. Alright, because if you one of the shoes you crochet too tight and the other one is too loose, you will end up with one bigger and one smaller shoes. Okay, so now we're going to do this part, color B. Okay, now grab color B, make a slip knot, and we're going to start where we end right here. And we're going to chain one, and this chain one does not count as the stitch count. Chain one. Okay, so for round 4 we're going to make 36 half double crochet as well. We're just going to crochet half double crochet, starting the stitch count is going to start right here next to this chain one, and it's going to end right here. Okay, so chain one. Now we're going to make 36 half double crochet, 1, and I'm just going to crochet this tail along so we don't have to weave these ends once everything is done. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 35, and lastly right here 36. Okay, so done with round 4, made total of 36 half double crochet. Now slip stitch at this first half double crochet stitch. Okay, so we're done with round 4. Okay, now we're going to start round 5. So before I start every round, round 5 we're going to make 7 double crochet decrease in front right here. So if you watch my other crochet tutorial for shoes, I always make sure that my beginning stitch is at the center. As you can see right now, this is not the center. The reason for why I want this stitch to be at the center is because I want the decrease to be exactly at the front right here. Alright, so now this is not center, so what I normally do is I'm going to slip 1 stitch at this next stitch. Okay, so not to worry about the stitch count, is still going to be 36 stitches around. Okay, so now we're going to start chain 1. Alright, so if you see, this is at the center, and that's where I want it to be because I want the decrease to be equals start right here and end right here. Okay, so chain 1. Now we're going to make 11 single crochet. We're going to start the first single crochet at the same stitch where we did the slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so once you made 11 single crochet, next we're going to make 7 double crochet decrease. So I'm going to show you how to make the first decrease. So for decrease we're going to use up 2 stitch, 1 and 2. Okay, so yarn over, hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull the yarn through the stitch. Now you have 3 loops on your crochet hook. Now yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Now you have 2 on your hook, yarn over and hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull the yarn through the stitch. Now you have 4 loops on your crochet hook, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Now you have 3 loops on your crochet hook. Now yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Okay, so that's the first double crochet decrease. Now we're going to make total of 7 double crochet decrease. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so made total of 7 double crochet decrease. As you can see, because I start from the center, my decrease is equal, it's round. If you start right here, the decrease is going to start right here and it's going to end right here, and the shoe is going to look a little bit crooked if the decrease is not the same where it starts and where it ends. Okay, so now after you made 7 double crochet decrease, next we're going to make 11 single crochet, starting right here all the way to the very last stitch right here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So done with round 5. You should have total of 29 stitches around. Now slip stitch at the first single crochet. So this is how it looks like. Okay, so now let's start round 6. Okay, now let's start round 6. So before we start, just make sure that the beginning stitch is at the center. You can just eyeball it. As you can see now, this is center, so I do not need to slip 1 stitch. Now we're going to start with chain 1. Now we're going to make 10 single crochet, starting at this stitch right here, the same stitch where we did the slip stitch. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so once you make 10 single crochet, next we're going to make 2 double crochet decrease. So this is going to be the first decrease, double crochet decrease, 1, and this is the second, and 2. Now we made 2 double crochet decrease, 1, 2. Next, at this stitch, next stitch, we're going to make 1 double crochet. Okay, after you make 1 double crochet, next we're going to make 2 double crochet decrease. This is 1, and this is 2. Okay, so we made total of 4 decrease, 2 right here, 1, 2, and 1 double crochet, and 2 decrease right here, 2 decrease right here, 1 and 2. So next we're going to make 10 single crochet, starting right here at the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so once you made 10 single crochet, now slip stitch in this first single crochet. Alright, so we're done with round 6. For round 6 you should have total of 25 stitches, and this is how it looks like. Okay, now we're going to start round 7. For round 7 we're going to make 4 half double crochet decrease in front. So before we start, just double check whether the beginning stitch is at the center. Just eyeball it. Yeah, for me this is center. Now we're going to start with chain 1. Now we're going to make 9 single crochets starting at this first stitch right here. 9 single crochet. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay, so once you made 9 single crochet, next we're going to make 4 half double crochet decrease. So I'm going to show you how to make the first half double crochet decrease. As you already know, decrease we're going to use up 2 stitch. So yarn over, hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull the yarn through the stitch. Now you have 3 loops on your crochet hook. Yarn over and hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull the yarn through the stitch. Now you have 5 loops on your crochet hook. Now yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Okay, so that's the first half double crochet decrease. Next we're going to make the second half double crochet decrease. So this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. Okay, so once you made all 4 half double crochet decrease, next we're going to make 8 single crochet starting right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so once you made all 8 single crochet, now slip stitch in this first single crochet. Now we're done with round 7. For round 7 you should have total of 21 stitches. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so now we're going to start round 8. Round 8 is the round where we're going to start to make the bubble stitch. We're going to start with chain 1. Next we're going to make 1 single crochet at the first stitch right here. 1 single crochet. Next we're going to make the bubble stitch. So in this next stitch we're going to make bubble stitch. So yarn over, hook into the stitch, yarn over and pull the yarn through the stitch. Now you have 3 loops on your crochet hook. Yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so now yarn over again, hook into the stitch, same stitch, yarn over and pull the yarn through the stitch, yarn over, pull through 2. Now yarn over into the stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn. Now yarn over, pull through 2, and we're going to repeat one more time. Yarn over, hook into the same stitch, yarn over and pull the yarn through the stitch, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now you have 5 loops on your crochet hook. You repeat the same 1, 2, 3, 4. Now yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Okay, this bubble count as stitch number 2. So 1 single crochet right here, and this count as second stitch. So normally what you do after you do bubble stitch is you're going to chain 1 to secure all these stitches, but we're not going to do that because we're going to confuse with the stitch count. So this bubble right here is going to be stitch number 2, and the stitch number 2 is going to be this one right here. Okay, so first stitch and second stitch. So after you pull through all 5 loops, do not chain 1. Okay, so from this loop we're going to continue. We're going to make 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. Oops, sorry. 1, and the next stitch 2. Okay, so next we're going to make bubble number 2. So yarn over, hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through 2. This is 1. We're going to make total of 4 times of the same yarn over, pull through 2 loops. We're going to make it 4 times. So this is 1, yarn over, same stitch, pull through 2 loops. This is 2, 3 and 4. Right, you should have 5 loops on your crochet hook, yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Okay, so this count as a stitch. As I mentioned earlier, do not chain 1 because you're going to confuse the stitch count. Okay, after you pull through all 5 loops, you're going to use the same loop, continue to make single crochet right here. 2 single crochet, 1, and the next stitch 2. Okay, so we're going to repeat until we get total of 7 bubble. Next stitch we're going to make bubble number 3, and do not chain 1. Next we're going to make 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. Okay, you're going to repeat 2 single crochet, make the bubble, and 2 single crochet until you get total of 7 bubble. And after you made bubble number 7, you should have 1 stitch left right here, and we're going to single crochet at the very last stitch. Okay, so just go ahead and finish up, repeat 2 single crochet and do the bubble stitch. So every time after you made the bubble stitch, do not chain 1, else you will confuse on the stitch count. We should have total of 21 stitches around after we're done with the last stitch. Okay, so go ahead and finish up round 8, and I'll see you once you're done. Okay, so once you made total of 7 bubbles, the repeat 2 single crochet and the bubble stitch. For round 8, you should have 7 bubbles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is 7. So after you made bubble number 7, you should have 1 stitch left right here. So at this stitch, we're going to make 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and now we're going to slip stitch in this first single crochet right here. Okay, so we're done with round 8. For the next round, round 9, we're going to make 21 stitches around. So start with chain 1 and make 21 stitches. 1 like this. So stitch number 2, this is the bubble stitch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and lastly 21 right here. Okay, so done with round 9. You made total of 21 single crochet. Now go ahead and slip stitch in this first single crochet. Okay, if for some reason you end up more than 21 stitches, probably you made extra one stitch after you did the bubble. As I mentioned earlier, after you pull through all 5 loops of the bubble, do not chain one because you're going to mess up with the stitch count. Okay, so now we're going to start round 10. Okay, so for round 10 it's going to be the bubble round. So we're going to start with chain 1, and we're going to make the first bubble at this the first stitch right here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now yarn over, pull through all 5 loops. So as I mentioned, after you pull through all these 5 loops, do not chain one, because if you chain one, you're going to mess up with the stitch count. Okay, so after you pull through all the 5 loops, now we're going to make 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. Now we're going to repeat the bubble stitch, 2, 3, 4, now you have all 5 loops, yarn over and pull through all 5. Now do not chain one. Now we're going to make 5. Okay, now we're going to make 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. Okay, so you're going to repeat exactly same as round 8. You're going to make 2 single crochet and do the bubble stitch, 2 single crochet and do the bubble stitch. Okay, after you made all 7 bubble stitch, you should have 2 stitch left, and after you're done with bubble number 7, I'm going to show you how to finish up round 10. Okay, so I'll see you once you're done. Okay, so once you made round 10, you made 7 bubbles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. As I mentioned, you should have 2 stitch left, 1 and 2. So we're going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch. 1 and 2. Done with round 10. Now we're going to slip stitch on this stitch. This is the bubble stitch right here. Okay, done with round 10. Now round 11, we're going to make 21 single crochet around. So start with chain 1 and we're going to make 21 single crochet. 1 single crochet in every stitch. Okay, so go ahead and finish up round 11, make 21 single crochet, and I'll see you once you're done. Okay, once you're done with round 11, you made 21 single crochet around and slip stitch. Now for round 12, it's going to be the bubble round. We're going to do 7 bubble as well. So start with chain 1. Now we're going to make 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Next we're going to do the bubble stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4 and pull through all 5. Now 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. Okay, so we're going to repeat with the bubble stitch and 2 single crochet until you got total of 7 bubble altogether for round 12. And after you made all 7 bubble, the bubble number 7 should be at this very last stitch right here. Okay, so go ahead and finish up round 12, make total of 7 bubble, repeat bubble stitch and 2 single crochet, and I'll see you once you're done. Okay, so this is bubble number 7. Okay, and pull through all 5 loops. Now slip stitch in this first single crochet right here. Okay, so we're done with round 12. Round 12 you should have 7 bubble. So right here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now we're going to do round 13. Round 13 we're going to make 21 single crochet around. So start with chain 1 and make 21 single crochet, starting right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, and the last stitch is on this bubble stitch right here. 20, 21. Okay, so slip stitch in this first single crochet, chain 1 and secure the yarn and cut it. Okay, so now we're going to do the last round, round 14, with color A, this darker green or whichever color that you use. Okay, so for round 14 you're just going to make slip knot from right here where we did the slip stitch, and we're going to chain 1, and this chain 1 does not count as the stitch count. Alright, so we're going to make 21 half double crochet around. Okay, so round 14 we're going to make 21 half double crochet, and this chain 1 does not count as the stitch count. Okay, stitch count start right here, and I'm going to crochet this tail along so I do not have to weave this in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 and 21. Okay, so done with round 14. Go ahead and slip stitch on this first half double crochet stitch, chain 1 to secure stitches and cut the yarn. So I just cut enough for you to weave in ends. Okay, so go ahead and make the other pair, and I'll see you once you're done. Okay guys, so there you have it. This is how I crochet these bobble booties using these 2 yarns, Premier Deborah Norville Everyday Anti-Peeling Yarn, and this Kartopu AK Soft or AK Soft. Yeah, so I do hope you find this tutorial easy to follow. If you have any question, leave your question at the comment section down below. I will try my very best to reply. And give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video with your fellow crochet friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. That way you won't miss any of my future upload. And also don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook and Instagram. Okay, so for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care everyone. God bless and bye.